Hi everybody, this is JJ Long from JJArtworks. Thank you so much for being here. We truly appreciate the support. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. In today's tutorial video, I want to show you how I schedule my work week and my personal life with Google Calendars. This has probably been one of the biggest productivity hacks I've discovered over the past year in 2023. And it's really sort of been life-changing because up until this point, I had always been writing out my schedule in a planner, and I'm a big fan of Passion Planner. I've used them for like several years. So if you are the type of person that likes to structure your day by writing things out, I would definitely highly recommend Passion Planner. But I was sort of getting to a point where I was getting tired of writing things over and over again in each time block, and also sometimes I would forget my planner and bring it with me. So I was kind of looking for more of a digital route, something electronic that I could just log into my computer and my calendar would show up. And Google Calendars is a great way to solve that for myself. So without further ado, I sort of just want to show you a quick glimpse of what my calendar looks like and basically how to do how to enter a time block. I think that's the first thing I want to show you all how to do. So today's going to be a quick video, but I just want to give you a quick glance of what my schedule sort of looks like right now. My schedule is always moving around. It's always evolving. It's, this week, this is what it looks like. Next week, could look completely different. But I would say like 80% of my schedule and the way I time block things does stay the same week to week. And I'll sort of show you what that looks like, and obviously use your own intuition when it comes to certain things when you label out your time blocks. You don't have to be as crazy as I am, accounting for every single blessed moment, but I like to show people how I do things and then obviously use your own intuition. So really quickly, I'm just going to run through each time block, kind of what all this crap means. And then how to do like a basic entry, right? So I basically structure things from the moment I wake up at 6 a.m. all the way to the moment I hit the bed at 11:45 p.m. So I literally put in a full work day, and I basically allow myself maybe 6 hours of sleep. So that means I'm pretty much up and going for like 18 hours out of the day, which I know is crazy, but to each their own. I've heard that The Rock only gets maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night, which is just ridiculous. But anyways, so I wake up at 6, then I have a quick morning ritual where I meditate, I have a glass of water, I have my morning coffee, I make my bed, and I sort of get primed for the day. Then from 7 to 8:15, I'm at the gym, and I exercise. I won't get into my exercise routine. I get back from the gym and I prepare for the day. So I take a quick shower, I have my smoothie, and I sort of nourish myself for the day, and then I get moving. And then at 9 o'clock, this is when all this stuff happens. So everything you see here, it says eat the frog, eat the frog, eat the frog. I have many eat the frogs. And just so you know what eat the frog means, if you're not familiar with Brian Tracy, he is an amazing coach, entrepreneur, public speaker, and he wrote this book called Eat the Frog, which basically talks about tackling your highest priority task at the beginning of the day. And I probably should be eating my frog earlier in the day at like 6 a.m., but I consider my biggest frog exercise. If I can win the day by exercising, then I feel like I've effectively eaten my frog. But I wanted to break my morning work schedule down into mini frogs. I'm just really quickly going to rattle through them. We don't have to go through each one, but I have and these are 15-minute blocks, by the way. So I'll do and this is actually called the Pomodoro technique. I can get into that into another video. But basically, I'll do 15-minute intervals of self-development. Then I'll do 15 minutes of artistic expression. Then I'll do 15 minutes of a creative project. 15 minutes of self-care, 15 minutes of marketing tasks, 15 minutes of finances, 15 minutes of sales, 15 minutes of research, and then 15 minutes of operations. Then I'll go and check my email. You know what? This is basically the same structure. So let me go on today's date, Tuesday. So also, this is just a quick side note. In Google Calendar, when a time block is already passed, it'll kind of be grayed out. So you can kind of see like how this exercise block is grayed out, and the exercise block on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, is still bright orange, which is active. So right now it's noon on Tuesday, October 3rd. So everything from noon up is grayed out. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. So I'll sort of go through my Eat the Frog task, then I'll check email for 45 minutes, and then I'll jump right into my top creative projects. I usually try to, work on 1 to 2 projects for a 2-hour time frame. I'm going to skip these gray blocks for right now. Then I'll do my top business projects from 2 to 10 p.m. So that's like a good 8-hour stretch. In the middle of the day, I'll take a quick 30-minute walk. And then at the end of the night, I'll relax for, a couple hours, and then I'm in my bed. My head hits the pillow at 11:45 p.m. if everything goes according to plan. These gray blocks, and you can do whatever color combination you want. I tend to use gray for events during my weekly schedule that are kind of one-off type things. So like meetings, maybe a luncheon with a friend, maybe a dentist appointment or doctor's appointment, something like that. So that's when I'll sort of have these little gray blocks. And, I use it for Taekwondo practice. That's what TKD stands for. My buddy Joe's giving me help this week. I have another meeting. So that's when I'll use the gray blocks. But everything else, all the bright colors, I use for my day-to-day tasks. So let me show you how to create a time block. It's very, very easy, very intuitive. So you just want to click on the date. Let's say we'll create something for Friday. So click on the date, and then you can add the title and time. So let's just say meeting with The Rock, just because I'd love to meet him someday, and why not? So we're going to meet with The Rock. And usually what I do is I just write down the title, and then I quickly I go down to more options. So click on more options. And this is where you can put in the time of day, how long your time block's going to be. So right now it's checked for all day, but what I want to do is uncheck that, and I want to put a specific time, so a start time to an end time. So let's meet with The Rock at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm sure he probably doesn't even have that much time to meet with me, but that's fine. So 11 to 1 p.m., 2-hour time block. We can say if it repeats or not throughout the week. So if it repeats every day, if it repeats just weekly on Fridays, if it repeats monthly on the first Friday of every month, blah, blah, blah. Let's just do just one-off event. Let's not complicate things too much. So you can also you can write down the location. So you can say like Boston, Massachusetts. You can add a Google meeting video conferencing link, I guess. I've never really tried that. Manage meeting, got it. So let's not do that for today, but it looks like you can embed like a Google meeting link, which is great. We actually use Zoom, but we do love Google. So maybe we will start using their video conferencing software soon. You can also do reminders here. So you can, change the if you want to have a reminder 2 minutes before the meeting, 2 hours before the meeting. You can change this interval of time as well. So like 5 hours before, 5 minutes before. And then you can also have like a second reminder, maybe 30 minutes before the meeting. So this is really cool if you're forgetful and you just need that constant reminder. And I believe you'll get that reminder sent to your inbox in Gmail, which is pretty cool. But I don't really need any reminders. I will remember when I'm meeting up with The Rock on a Friday. Then you can go down here and you can have, you can choose which calendar system or which calendar template you want to use. So I have 3 different templates, one for a personal calendar, and then I get 2 for the JJArtworks calendar. I'm just going to keep my personal calendar. Then you can color code what your time block looks like. So let's do green, right? And you can also say if you're busy or free during this time, you know, when I'm meeting with The Rock, I'm going to be busy, so I don't want anyone to bother me. And then for default visibility, I usually put everything to private. That's so the general public can't really see what my calendar looks like. So my calendar is always private, except for right now on YouTube. Over here on the right-hand side, you can invite others. You can see a guest list. I leave these unchecked because it's a private thing and I don't want to invite other people to my meeting with The Rock. And then you can write a description. So we'll just say meeting with The Rock to talk about a film project. Right. So there's that. So after you're done, you know, writing the time and description and color coding things and writing your location, then you can click save. And then what should happen is you'll see that time block right here. Let me see. Aha, yes, it's right here. Sorry, I get so much colors going on. So boom, it popped up right here, meeting with The Rock right there. And you can click on it. You can always edit it if you want. You can go back in and edit it. But this is my meeting with The Rock. So that is basically, long story short, how to create a time block using using Google Calendars. I find it super helpful. I've been using it for, you know, the past like 8 months or so, and it's just a really good way to sort of stay organized as an entrepreneur. I know this might be overkill for some people. I get a lot of colors going on and everything, but where I'm an artist, it engages my brain a bit. So I like it, but you can obviously simplify things. You can also, I've seen people add like little buffer times of buffer time in between blocks, because right now my time blocks are right on top of each other, but you can add like maybe 15-20 minutes of buffer time in between. You know, like I said, use your own intuition when it comes to how you organize your own calendar. But hopefully you found this informative. I look forward to creating more tutorial videos with you. If you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please subscribe. We truly appreciate the support. We're just trying to help out other artists and creative entrepreneurs as they build their creative empires as well. And love you all. Hope you stay safe and healthy. And I'll talk to you guys in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.